we've got the start of this one coming your way in moments from Progressive Field. It's the Blue Jays and the Indians coming up next. First open for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Today, Game 3 of this four-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Indians. Here with another edition of Indians Baseball, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Alongside are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's begin by taking a look at what's led us to Game 3 of this four-game set.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the series on the road. You see there, these guys have come in and taken the first two games of this four-game set. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now, and it's obviously showing in their results.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Dalton Pompey will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Coming off the afternoon for Toronto, right fielder, Dalton Pompey.
And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball one. Eric, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
And a look here at the scouting report for the 28-year-old right-hander as you see there what he'll be featuring going forward in this one. Meiser Asturias will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Now here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
1-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And the pitch. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Obviously, it'll be very important to keep these top 2 guys off base going forward. They're the ones that set the table and make this team go. So that's a good job here to set them down to start the ball game.
Edwin Encarnacion will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first.
Fans, our series of the Blue Jays continues here tomorrow afternoon. Tickets are available right here at any ticket window or visit us online at Indians.com.
First pitch coming.
And we'll see you.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking.
One ball, one strike.
I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
1-1 now to Encarnacion. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily when the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Indians here. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Jerry Sands will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Right fielder, Jerry Sands.
And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. EK, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Yeah, when you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Full count pitch on its way. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
If you're not expecting this pitch, it's hard to really do much of anything with it. And you can see this is a hard slider bearing down and in, and folks, that is nasty.
In now, Adam Moore. Now a hard liner toward short. On to first, and there are 2 down. Jose Ramirez will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
The one thing to keep an eye on as this game goes along, first pitch strikes. The more this guy can work from ahead, the better off he's going to be.
Fastball called for strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. We've played an inning. No score. Josh Donaldson will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. First pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Ooh, close pitch. Maybe just off the plate, but if it wasn't by more than half an inch or so.
Ball 2 now.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Deoner Navarro will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Now the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Here it comes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
Here's another 1-2. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
And you'll get a good look at the grip on his two-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the four-seamers.
Russell Martin will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. And a ball, 1-0. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The next pitch. 2-0 now. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Here it comes, 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Here's the first offering. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left, strike one. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Brandon Moss will stand in for the first time. Currently third in the American League in home runs. Here comes the pitch to Moss. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Two pitch on the way. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. 3-2, here it is. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Here's David Murphy now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
And this will be fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Michael Saunders will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
First offering on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Pretty fortunate he was able to keep this ball fair. This is pretty close down the line. You see it winding up, one hopping the wall down there, and that allows him to cruise into second with 2 bases.
Into the box now, Ramon Santiago batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That gives him 5 doubles now on the year. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Pause, now the pitch. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger, 2 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike one or strike two, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike three, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Stepping in now, Dalton Pompey, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. 1-0 on the way. Now a ball hit back up the middle. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Well, if this ball gets through up the middle, there's a good shot they're going to score a run right there. But you can see a nice effort here at second base to even try to get an out on that play. It'll wind up being an infield single, but at least it keeps that other runner at third base.
Standing in now, Meiser Isturis. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Ready now on 1-1. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. Sands is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Michael Brantley will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Pitch on the way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. No problem here, one away. A reminder that we'll have Cleveland Indians baseball for you all season long on the show as you get a look right there at the Tribe's upcoming schedule over the next 7 days. Carlos Santana will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, taken there by Isturis. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Hey, if you came here to see offense in this ballgame, sit back and relax just a little bit. Both of these pitchers are absolutely dueling it out right now.
Jason Kipnis will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Too low, 1-0. The left-handed hitting Kipnis awaits the 1-0. 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
1-1 on the way. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. 2-1. Hard hit towards center. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Jerry Sands will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. And here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One pitch on the way. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And Pompey is there to put this one away and retire the side. Indians leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
First pitch to him. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter number 20, third baseman Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Low and away with that one, it's 1-2.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's the right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. Full count, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Into the box, Deoner Navarro. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he is out at second base as he's gunned down by Adam Moore.
Well, there's a reason why most cleanup hitters don't make good stolen base guys. And I think this is Exhibit A right here. I mean, he never had a chance.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now the pitch. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Yeah, he gives this ball a pretty good ride out there, and I don't think he was going to be thinking about 3 anyway, but you see the ball pop up and over the wall, so he'll stop at second with the ground rule double.
Russell Martin now. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 home to Martin. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Michael Saunders will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Adam Moore will lead things off here in the home half of the
Leading
fourth.
off the fourth inning, catcher, Adam Moore.
First pitch coming. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion. Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
In now, Jose Ramirez. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Santiago backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the fourth. Well, those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, 2 outs, nobody on. Got a pretty good idea what he's going to do. He won't hold back here.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
After watching this guy swing at 2 straight pitches out of the zone, why on earth would you throw him a strike on an 0-2 pitch? I bet his pitching coach is thinking the same thing. That should have been nowhere close, but instead it gets turned around for a solid double.
Stepping in now, Brendan Moss, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in, so you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. He waits. Now the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Now the 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. Ezekiel Carrera will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Center fielder, Ezekiel Carrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 and 2.
Now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3 and 2 now.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Ramon Santiago will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Now the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
In the air to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Now batting, right fielder, Dalton Pompey.
Dalton Pompey will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Now the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up double number 2 on the year. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. He's set, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't have...
And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
The 1-2 with 1 away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there, and that's going to keep that runner anchored over their third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Meiser Asturias is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
No taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And a bouncing ball, foul. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Took us a little while, but we've got our first run on the scoreboard here in the 5th. You've got to figure any more they could add on here could really go a long way.
Edwin Encarnacion will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Comes set, now the pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Number 20,
Josh Donaldson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here comes the 2-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
2 men are on with 2 men out. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, back-to-back walks for him now. And he hasn't looked like he's wanted any part of these number 3 or 4 guys. He's going to have to shift gears now, though, because he's still got a dangerous number 5 guy ahead of him.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Brian Shaw is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Deoner Navarro will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Navarro waits the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
The 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And the catcher has the plate blocked, and he's out at the plate, so only 1 run scores on the play. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Indians nothing. David Murphy will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
The pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw on to first from Asturis is there, and quickly there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder,
Michael Brantley will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Carlos Santana will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Here it comes. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
The 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Russell Martin will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
55, Russell Martin.
First pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Out of play. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael Saunders.
Michael Saunders will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering. And that misses ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats out of play. It's 1-2. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Again, a 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're going to see a lot of this. He's pitching backwards a little bit here. It's a 2-strike cut fastball running in, and that guy is no match up there at the plate.
Into the box now, Ezekiel Carrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Sands will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 2-0. Jason Kipnis Will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Pitch on the way. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here's the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you don't want to walk a guy leading off an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
First pitch coming. Chopper foul. And the pitch. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
Now here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Yeah, you can tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there, but he caught himself at the last possible instant.
And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's the full count offering. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher.
He almost got him to go around there. The question will be, did he break the plane? Show motion says that's awfully close. You know, I don't know if you can definitely say either way, but he's going to take first base regardless.
Adam Moore will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First offering on the way. And a high strike there, 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Ball, outside.
And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Number 11, shortstop,
Jose Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. Ball 1.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
A runner
One
on
ball,
first
no
with
strike.
2 away. The 1-0 home. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Here comes the 1-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. One, 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit.
Well, for all the line drives you get caught out there, you'll take one of these once in a while. I don't know what you call this thing. A little fly ball or a little flare. But you see everybody converging on it and nobody getting there.
Lonnie Chisenhall will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Line hard deep into left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Ramon Santiago will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And here's the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. A 1-1 home. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Standing in now, Dalton Pompey, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Meiser Izturis.
Meiser Izturis will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Here's the pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your...
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. But they're on top 2-0. Brandon Moss will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Low for ball 1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
David Murphy will step in as the possible tying run, but just a single here could make this a 1-run game. First pitch coming. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, down by 2, this is exactly what you're looking for. You get the leadoff double, now a single. You got the tying run on here at first with nobody out.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Your attention, please. Now
so a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Michael Brantley will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Now the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
This is where the Indians just need 1 hit.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Here he comes on 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, that's all about playing the percentages there. They bring the left-hander out of the bullpen to get the better matchup, and he obliges with the big strikeout.
Carlos Santana will stand in, trying to change his evil ways here. He is hitless in the ballgame so far. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Santana waiting on a 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And they have trouble with it in right center. Now the relay home. And he will score as well. A huge job to come through there, and this ball game is tied here late.
Well, this game's seen a little bit of everything, but that's a big at-bat here in the final few innings. That's going to get home 2 runs, and this game's all tied up.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Carrera is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Jerry Sands will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. He's ready now. The pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Now batting, catcher, Adam
Todd Redmond will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
For Toronto, number 58, Todd Redmond.
Adam Moore will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Brett Hayes will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there, 1-1. You have to figure that sinker's going to be an important pitch for him here this afternoon.
No question about it. Obviously, it's a ground ball pitch, so if you're a hitter, you're going to need to make him bring that pitch up.
The 1-2. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Carrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Indians 3, the Blue Jays 2. Brett Hayes will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 12, Brett Hayes.
Edwin Encarnacion will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Scott Atchison will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Scott Atchison.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in 0 for 2 thus far.
Leading off for the Blue Jays, first baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. Our line scorer here from Progressive Field. Tribe leading this one in the 8th as they look to put the finishing touches on a solid home win. Josh Donaldson will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
1 ball.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1 and 2?
Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1 and 2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, the tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Russell Martin is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
The 0-1 home to Martin. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here comes a 1-2, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 1-2. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Oh, what a good job of keeping it alive with 2 outs. You just got to keep the line moving right now. And now you move that tying run up to second. Plus, you get the go-ahead run on at first base. So if this next guy could follow this single with a gapper or something like that, this game might get turned on its ear.
Michael Saunders will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First pitch coming. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And here's where the Jays need that 1 hit to really capitalize here.
The 1-0. Lined hard to center field. Brantley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still a 3-2 ball game. Jose Ramirez will dig in. He singled his last time around.
The shortstop, Jose Ramirez.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a sinker too low. 1-0. The 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1. Here's Donaldson down at third. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
2-0.
One out, nobody on. 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And now a pitch on the way. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Once again, a 3-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Brandon Moss will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Now the pitch. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
One on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 2-1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They're up 3-2. Ezekiel Carrera will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Center fielder number 3, Ezekiel Carrera.
Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Pitch on the way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Now here it comes. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
And here you go from behind the plate. This is a good angle to show how that four-seam fastball will rise again. And that's a pitch that's awfully difficult to get on top of.
Into the box, Ramon Santiago. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that's That's a hat trick for him now. His third strikeout in the game, and I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
Stepping in now, Dalton Pompey. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And the pitch. And there's a called strike two, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. Got his work cut out for him now.
And this ball swung out and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one, and the Indians will put an end to their three-game skid as this ball game is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guys stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And the Tribe were led offensively this afternoon by this guy, Carlos Santana. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 3-2. So long from Cleveland.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. A reminder that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's Walkway to Gateway.